me uno peso.
¿Cuál peso? I want to put it in I don't see you peso, but I want to know how much money I have. You send me a peso, what does it is growing?
Okay.
I don't see maybe the transaction with dollar, but let me send you a dollar.
All right. Just in case.
See, I want try mucho, it's showing my message.
See. Anywho, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another funny reaction video. Uh, this reaction video is not going to be about a faggot or a fur fag or a weirdo or a bum or anything. You can thank my mama. Thank you, mama, for recommending me to react to this video. Sorry if I look blah. It's because I am blah currently at the moment. If you were in my Discord argument, you can see that something happened in the server. Anywho, today we're going to be reacting to 1 hour of worst foods that vanished, if I can read, from the family table. Yes, it is an hour, but we're only going to be watching like 20 minutes of it. Anywho, let's get into it. What horrors did the 80's cook? Who burnt down? Who let bro cook? Is what I'm trying to say.
Steakum sandwich steaks. They're 100% pure beef and nothing else.
Sloppy Joe's, made with your fresh ground beef plus Hunt's Manwich sauce.
Step back in time as we uncover the culinary disasters that haunted American dinner tables in the 1950s to the 1980s. Imagine a world where gelatin salads and liver loaf reigned supreme. 80s. Imagine a world where gelatin salads and
How? How do you make it that jiggly? It's not possible. If it is, then you're Houdini.
liver loaf reigned supreme, leaving taste buds cringing and families baffled. From spam casseroles to jellied beef molds, we're diving into the era's most reviled dishes that vanished from the family table. Join us on this nostalgic, cringe-worthy journey from aspic
What the fuck was that?
to meatloaf cake as we explore the worst foods that
Actually, doesn't look too
defined
half bad. Who texted me? Gracias, papa. You want me to send it back?
Put the money I have and I want to see when you send me a dollar, let's see it's growing.
Okay. That actually doesn't look too half bad. That looks actually pretty good. I actually might look up the recipe for that. Actually, that does look good. Like if that's meatloaf and not cake, then yeah, that looks good.
and
Try that.
defied mid-century American cuisine. Buckle up for 1 hour of the worst foods that vanish from the family table. Fruitopia. When every kid wanted a drink that tasted vaguely tropical and came in a neon-colored bottle with a far-out name, Fruitopia aimed to be that drink, capitalizing on the health craze of the era while masking the truth. It was mostly just sugar water with a touch of artificial fruit flavor. Sure, the commercials were epic. Sentient Fruit sang about the power of passion awareness, whatever that means, and skateboarders defied gravity with the supposed energy boost of a strawberry.
Why does that look like every single yeah, had an aneurysm? Give me a moment. Why does this look like Minute Maid's curtains? I saw this, and the first thing I thought of was Dragon Fruit Minute Maid. That's the first thing I saw or thought of.
Kiwi ruckus. But beneath the colorful packaging and wacky names lurked a not-so-secret truth.
I'm saying this right now, being baked and looking at that. It's just
While Fruitopia might have boasted flavors like tangerine wavelength and citrus consciousness, a glance at the ingredients list revealed a different story. High fructose corn syrup reigned supreme, offering a cheap sugar rush, but little in the way of actual fruit or health benefits. Health-conscious parents quickly saw through the facade, realizing their kids were basically guzzling glorified sugar water. Pork brains and milk gravy.
I'm sorry. What?
Back in the 20th century, particularly in the southern United States, there was a peculiar canned food called pork brains and milk gravy. This
Hold on. I need a break. Hold on. I got 2 pesos. See, you want me to send you back? Uno. You want me to send you back? Uno. Yeah, no, you sent me $2. Let me send you back one. Good. Things are kind of weird at the moment. Let's get back to this, sadly.
delicacy featured pork brains floating in a creamy, milky sauce. Sold primarily during the mid-1900s.
I gotta swallow that one. What is that? Please tell me that's just the can.
It was considered a budget-friendly option.
See, like the can makes it look good. It don't look good.
Typically priced at around 50 cents to $1 per can.
Can we go back to those days? I'm gonna slap you for any people out there who were born in the 2000s or 2010s. I'm gonna slap you with nostalgia over here. Remember being a little 4-year-old kid, bringing $1 to the store or like 4 quarters, and then buying 4 packs of ramen that lasted for like maybe 2 months? Now, ramen, the same ramen that used to cost 25 cents. Sorry, I'm burping a lot. Now they cost $1.25. What has happened to our economy?
Surprisingly, this canned oddity gained a small but devoted following in some regions, especially among those who enjoyed
Look at that. That looks like a dead fetus.
traditional Southern cuisine. Notwithstanding its niche popularity,
Yeah, he's like, kill me now.
pork brains and milk gravy eventually faded into obscurity due to its
Look at that. Ugh. Looks like poorly scrambled eggs.
unconventional ingredients and perceived unappetizing appearance. While some adventurous eaters may have found it intriguing,
That's just gum. Someone just stole an image from Google. That's gum. That's just gum.
most consumers were put off eating brains, especially in a creamy context. Today, this canned curiosity is remembered chiefly as a quirky relic of culinary history, with few clamoring for its return to supermarket shelves.
Oh no, he's gonna be home any minute, and I haven't even started dinner yet. What would my mother do? Of course, whole chicken in a can.
Whole chicken.
I'm sorry. A what? You put a chicken in a can? What the fuck put the chicken in a can?
Canned whole chicken, an intriguing yet unsettling product, emerged in the mid-20th.
That's not a smile.
Canned whole chicken, an intriguing yet unsettling product, emerged.
That's not a smile. That's a. Don't eat this. Don't eat it. Just don't eat it.
Emerged in the mid-20th century, primarily during the 1950s and 60s. It was sold for about $2 to $3 per can and was marketed as a convenient meal option, offering a fully cooked chicken preserved in a gelato.
Looks like a jigsaw trap. Your final challenge. Cut off your foot or eat a can of chicken.
Gelatinous broth. Despite its practical appeal, the canned whole chicken never gained widespread popularity. One of the most striking features of this product was its presentation. Opening a can revealed a whole chicken, including bones, submerged in a thick jelly-like substance. While some consumers found the concept convenient, others were put off by the unappetizing appearance and
Because
the
it's a chicken in a can. I gotta understand if you chopped up the chicken and add some vegetables, some broth, boom, chicken soup. This just is a whole ass chicken in a can. What is wrong with the? I know we got a TikTok, gay people, and furries running around, but what the fuck was wrong with the 80s? Oh yes, let's put a chicken in a can, make it edible. No, no.
texture of the gelatinous broth. Concerns about food safety and quality arose as the preservation methods used for canned whole chickens sometimes resulted in undesirable flavors or textures. As a result, sales of this canned delicacy remained limited, appealing mainly to those seeking extreme convenience or novelty. Over time, as consumer taste evolved and preferences shifted towards fresher, higher quality foods, the popularity of canned whole chicken waned.
Let me know in the comments if y'all eat this canned beef tripe in milk. I saw this at my local Food Lion for $10.99.
Beef tripe. Canned beef tripe, featuring cow stomach lining, appeared primarily in the mid 20th century from the 1950s to the 1970s. It was considered a budget friendly option, typically priced at around $2 to $3 per can. However, despite its affordability, canned beef tripe never gained widespread popularity. The tripe was often preserved in a brine solution, which helped maintain its flavor and texture. However, many consumers found its chewy texture and strong smell off putting, leading to its limited appeal. While
Okay, look. I know I'm Mexican, and we eat pig skin, and we have cow tongue tacos, but that's fucked up. Dad, what's that soup called you eat with the tortilla and it has like pig skin and pig ears in it? ¿Qué? Manuro. It's good. Doesn't look appetite, but it's good. Don't knock it till you try it. It's bullshit.
tripe is enjoyed in some cuisines worldwide, the concept of consuming it from a can did not resonate with most consumers. As a result, sales remained low and canned beef tripe
That just looks like my grandma's fingers. That looks like my earwax.
eventually faded into obscurity.
Good.
Turtle soup. Turtle soup
I'm sorry, what?
eventually faded into obscurity. Turtle soup. Turtle soup, a curious
Just one more time. Just one more time. Just one more time.
delicacy, flourished. Turtle soup.
Raphael done fucked up this time. Oh shit, they got Mikey too. Oh, there goes Donatello. Who eats a turtle? Who?
Turtle soup, a curious canned delicacy, flourished in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Sold primarily in the US and Europe, it cost around $1 or $2 per can, making it relatively affordable.
It's mock turtle soup. Made with lean. Oh no, here comes the TikTok children.
While not as popular as more conventional soups like chicken noodles or tomato, turtle soup still garnered a modest following among adventurous eaters and those
That just looks like warts on the back of an African. I'm gonna have to stop drinking this tea. That's a no-go for me.
seeking exotic culinary experiences. One of the defining characteristics of turtle soup was its gelatinous texture.
It looks like my toilet bowl. That just looks like a white person with a Taco Bell and shit themselves. That looks like Shrek Swamp.
which some found off-putting while others appreciated for its unique mouthfeel.
Okay, whoever appreciates it needs to get off this fucking planet. Go to Mars. Just go the fuck to Mars. Get out of my sight.
The soup was typically made from turtle meat simmered with vegetables and spices to create a rich, flavorful broth. However, as attitudes toward wildlife conservation and animal welfare evolved, the consumption of turtle meat fell out of favor. Combined with changing taste and preferences, turtle soup gradually faded into obscurity, becoming a relic of a bygone era rather than a
King of soup. I don't think King Henry III would touch this or even look at this. If anything, he would be beheaded.
staple of modern cuisine. But amidst the fascination for unconventional delicacies, did canned rattlesnake, with its compelling promise of snake
Is this?
meat ever rival the popularity of turtle soup?
What does that say? Live rattlesnake? What's in there?
Woody was not kidding when he found a snake in his boot. But apparently, Woody was smoking a lot of crack to put it in a can.
It's like deep fried duck.
It's going to be KFC.
Oh yes, because a snake tastes like a chicken in a can. What is wrong with people in the 80s? Okay. Or 80s or 90s, whatever, 70s maybe.
This is a look KFC.
Can you imagine eating that cold?
Duck confit. Canned duck confit, featuring duck legs preserved in their fat, hit the market in the 1960s.
That looks like a heart.
It was priced at around $1.75 per can and was marketed as a gourmet convenient meal option for food enthusiasts. Initially, it was popular among those who appreciated traditional French cuisine but needed more time to prepare it from scratch. However, canned duck confit faced significant challenges. The preservation process left the duck
that looks like someone just spat on the plate. You want some duck? Here you go. I ate the duck, by the way.
legs with a greasy texture that many found unappealing. The flavor, although rich, was often overshadowed by the overwhelming greasiness, which deterred many potential customers. Despite efforts to market it as a luxurious, ready-to-eat meal, canned duck confit struggled to gain widespread acceptance. People who enjoyed duck
Okay, maybe I'll take that back. Maybe $1 ramen is fucking worth it.
confit preferred freshly prepared versions, finding the canned alternative inferior. By the 80s, as culinary standards and preferences evolved, sales of canned duck confit had significantly declined. The canned duck confit failed to captivate consumers with its greasy texture and lackluster flavor. But what if another French delicacy faced similar challenges? Could canned escargot, preserved in brine, have encountered comparable obstacles despite its gourmet allure? Oreo Big Stuff. The Oreo Big Stuff burst onto the snack scene, offering a supersized version of the beloved classic cookie. However, while the concept seemed enticing at first glance, the reality fell short of expectations. These colossal cookies proved to be more cumbersome than enjoyable, with their unwieldy size making them difficult to eat. Many found themselves
How is it difficult to eat an Oreo? That's like roughly about the size of an ice cream sandwich Oreo. How is that difficult to eat? And also, going back to the past with the other foods, I can see why vegans now exist.
struggling to handle the sheer bulk of the big stuff, leading to messy and impractical snacking experiences. Even with their promise of delivering more of the iconic Oreo flavor, consumers quickly grew weary of the logistical challenges posed by these oversized treats. Consequently, the Oreo Big Stuff had a brief stint on the market before ultimately fading into obscurity. While innovation is often celebrated in the food industry, this particular venture serves as a reminder that bigger isn't always better, especially when it comes to beloved classics like the Oreo cookie.
Fucking what? Did I see that correctly? Yes, I did. I saw that correctly. Fish balls.
Fish balls. Canned fish balls made from ground fish formed into balls and preserved.
I thought it was like fish balls. Like the balls of a fish. Thank you. Okay, my mind was going in a completely different direction. This will be our last one, by the way.
In a savory, often fishy sauce were introduced in the 1940s. Priced at about 30 cents per can, they aim to offer a convenient seafood option for busy households. Initially, they found some popularity.
That's not a fish, nor a ball. That is a poquito papa. Very, very small potato in a can. What is up with the? I know they were at war in the around the 40s, or is that the 20s? Oh no, but in the 19s, they were in a war, so I can understand why everything was in a can. But after the war, we don't. We have more resources now. Stop putting everything in a goddamn can.
Particularly in regions where fresh seafood was less accessible. However, canned fish balls face several issues. The fishy smell and taste were too strong for many consumers.
Ha. The smell was too fishy. But funny.
And the texture was often described as rubbery or mushy. These qualities made them less appealing than fresh seafood or other canned fish products like tuna or salmon. Attempts to enhance the recipe with different sauces or seasonings did not significantly boost their popularity.
Who would even try to remake this recipe? I'm sorry, if I want a fish, I'll eat a fish. If I want a gumball, I'll eat a gumball.
As consumer preferences shifted towards fresher and higher quality foods, sales of canned fish balls declined sharply. Most brands discontinued them by the 1980s. Steak-'em emerged as a...
Okay, let me know if you want a part 2 of this, because I will gladly do a part 2 of this. Because if this video, I'll tell you this much, if this video gets roughly, let's say, 500 likes, I know it's very small, but hey, what you gotta do? 500 likes, I'll do a part 2. That's all I'm asking is 500 likes, I'll do a part 2. What the hell is wrong with me? I'll catch you guys out. It's been 23 minutes. You guys want to probably go back to bed. Join the Discord, all that fun stuff. If you want to know what's behind the scenes or what's going on with my monitor, go to my Reddit, X, or Instagram. And I'll see you guys in the next funny reaction video. Goodbye.